Hey guys, let us know with Crypto Marie Local and International. Letters to the editor. What is Elon Musk doing in the Oval Office acting like a president? I asked myself the same goddamn question. Who voted for him? Nobody. Okay, let's go with the story. The show put on for the news media by Elon Musk in the Oval Office of the White House to talk about his seeking out fraud and waste in the US government would have been amusing if it weren't so deceitful and ironic. With a convicted felon for a president and a billionaire sidekick, one probably does not have to look beyond the White House for what Musk and President Trump are seeking. Cutting the funding for the U.S. Agency for International Development less than 1% of the total federal government budget will deprive starving children of food, withhold life-saving drugs from the very ill, and withdraw support from people fighting for democracy in their own respective countries. No wonder the world's authoritarians welcome the Trump administration. The weakness of our democracy serves to strengthen their autocracies. And Musk's 4-year-old son, brought to the Oval Office for this news conference, will never suffer the consequences to which his father is condemning hungry children elsewhere in the world. To the editor, if a woman stood in front of the press to speak in the Oval Office wearing a baseball cap with her 4-year-old son on her shoulder, she would be laughed out of the room and proclaimed unserious, unprofessional, and incompetent. It was disgusting the way Musk used his feeble attempts at humor in his young son as a prop to obscure and soften his action when faced with legitimate questions from the White House press corps. Again, guys, that's from the editor. There was a question asking to them. I asked myself the same question. And the young 4-year-old boy said, "You are not the president. You are not the real president. You need to get away and tell the president to hush." Can you believe this shit? If a black kid were to tell a president that, they'll say, "Take him out now, take him out." Like, kick him away like a dog. And to see how this 78-year-old president humble himself to a 4-year-old because he knows damn well, somehow, allegedly, the real president is the